On a scale of 1 to Chad, how douche is this? Fix this, you don't want to be full douche for too long, or else you can just treat everyone like crap. And it ain't good when you treat people like crap, it ain't gonna go well for anybody right there. Welcome friends, LostScarf here, and it's time for the vlog. So what's gonna happen here is, it's gonna be a short one, well, a shorter one. 10 minutes, like 10 minutes. Jinx is sick, so should be nice to Jinx, and also I want to get back to Dragon Ball FighterZ. Before I do that, though, I'm going to do, like, Iconoclast and some other indies. Of course, you're going to see this later, so doesn't matter, but I'm going to do a bunch of stuff, and it's going to just be, like, 12 hours of Dragon Ball FighterZ. It's pronounced Dragon Ball FighterZ officially, but because Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball FighterZ. I don't care. I will make enemies. I don't care about that. I don't care at all. Let's see here. This is really, like, okay. 10 seconds of politics. Government's back for now, so that's good. When the government shuts down, millions, billions of dollars get lost a day. It's actually very bad for that to happen, so you don't want that to actually happen. That's not good. So, luckily we're back online with that, but if it happens again, oh crap, that's not good for our economy. And you want to be good for the economy, because, you know, if you're in America, you want to be good for the economy, because it's not good to have a bad economy. Would really suck. Then there's about Trump wanting to fire Mueller. Everyone's confirmed it, but Trump says it's fake, which is weird, because even Fox has confirmed it. That's a really weird disconnect when stuff like that happens. Random note, I hate Sean Hannity. He is such a hypocrite. He went after Obama so hard, he should be going after Trump hard too. I would love to see just someone who is always taking everything to task, regardless of party. I would love to see that. It's so rare to see that, and it's too bad. Other thing, really quick, then we'll get past all this. Logan Paul did his comeback video, and you can be very cynical about it. Very, very cynical about it. And that's not good. But if you try to just take the positives of it, there are some positives there, but you can be very cynical about it for sure. But hopefully it leads to good things, because he has a huge base, a rabid base, and the concerns are because he has such a huge following of what he can cause with that following. If people go to Japan or any country and treat it like crap because of Logan Paul, that's going to be very bad. So, I don't know, we'll see what he does with the power he wields. The important thing is, when you're a bigger person, you wield power over other people, and if you misuse it, it's not good for anybody. And you cannot say, well, they didn't ask for that. It doesn't matter what they asked for. Greatness gets thrust upon people all the time. You gotta know you gotta do something with it, and make sure you don't ruin everyone because of it. It's just a thing that exists, and whether you like it or not, it's a responsibility you are given by whatever means. So we'll see what happens with Logan Paul. I'm very curious. Now, that all out of the way, channel stuff. Podcast, we have a hosting website now. If we're comfortable putting up the link to it, we'll put it in the description. All 21 episodes are on there, and we're going to get it on SoundCloud, and we're going to try to get it on iTunes. And what other places? Earwolf, Stitcher does podcasts, I think they do. Any place that does podcasts, we will apply to all of them. That's the plan there. That's what's going to happen with that. Other channel things, as you can see, Chad's coming back in a small form. We're going to do Chad for voice clips for now, and then if we want to do full episodes with Chad, we'll do that. So you're going to be seeing me as Chad for a little bit. We're easing it in, and we'll see how we go going forward, because you got to get back into the motions of writing lines and finding things to write about and talk about. And so doing Chad with the voice lines is one way to go about it. So we're actually working on it. So that'll be pretty fun, I think. Other things on the channel, other clips, draws, and all that stuff. Twitter. It'll be too late by the time you see this. The giveaway for Dragon Ball FighterZ is going to be done by the time this comes out. It's actually a couple minutes. Once this vlog's done, I got to go do that giveaway, so that's going to be interesting. We got over 100 people following because of that, and that's what giveaways do. Giveaways give you a bunch of people who are going to show up, and then they're going to disappear later. But what you do is, if you're consistent with giveaways, we can get a bigger number. So I don't know. I might want to do a big monthly giveaway. I just don't know what I can give away for February. I got to look at what's there and then do it. Dragon Ball FighterZ for this one. Monster Hunter World, when it finally comes out, is getting a giveaway. There's no way I'm not doing that. Big fan of that. I've been looking at footage. Oh my god, that game looks so fun. Seeing people actually, like, the character creator looks good. Everything looks good about it. Everything looks fun about it. And it sucks being a PC player. It really sucks right now being a PC player, because I can't play it. I can't play it. It's... the only good luck to this, the only solace is that it came out the same day as Dragon Ball FighterZ. So, thankfully, I only have that to play right now because it's going to be all of Friday was that, all of today, Saturday is going to be that, all of Sunday is going to be just Dragon Ball FighterZ. And get through the story, play the game. It's going to be pretty good. Now let's talk about Dragon Ball FighterZ. Dragon Ball FighterZ is a good fighter. As someone who has played fighters their entire life, I really like this one. The cynics, anyone who just thinks negatively of this game, they're so wrong and they're so full of themselves. That's really how I feel about it because what I like is the game is simple but also complex at the same time. There is a very low skill floor to the game and a good sized skill ceiling to the game as well. And this is what's important. So the way it works is every character in the game, they kind of have some of the base same abilities, kind of. Like you have light attack, medium attack, and heavy attack. And they do similar things. Like the medium attack for everyone going forward is an overhead. And just neutral heavy attack is a knock forward. But actually some people actually do have a move back, but forward heavy is a knockback. And then each button has an auto combo you can do, but they don't do everything. So there's better custom combos you can do that can do more damage instead of just doing the auto combos, which is very rewarding. But the auto combos allow lower skill people to get good at the game, or goodish at the game, so they can feel comfortable while playing the game. But there's a lot of little complexities going on in it. And I like that there's a key blast button, so all your key blasts are attached to one button. That's pretty cool right there. It's kind of like Smash Bros. In a way with that one. So in your mind, it kind of helps as well. It's like, okay, so if I want to do any key blast abilities, it's all linked to this button. And so just think about that in your combos, because you can key blast into combos, and that's pretty cool. Or key blast at the end of combos, which is nice. And the specials are really cool. Visually, the game looks amazing. What I really like is I don't really play like an Arc System game, so I don't really know if this is something they've done before. But the burn meter is pretty amazing, because you get 7 meter max. You can do something like, what is it? You can do Kienzan. So you can do the Destructo Disc with Krillin. He throws one Destructo Disc, but if you keep hitting the button, he can actually throw up to 5 Destructo Discs in succession, which is really cool. So if you know you're going to land the first one, you can add more to it to make it stronger. That is a pretty cool concept right there. I don't know what game originated that at all. There's other ones like Vegeta's Final Flash can be added. You can add more to it, so it's actually 5 bar instead of a 3 bar, which is pretty cool. And there's some other moves that do it as well, and I like that a lot. Another one would be, also there's just moves that use meter in your combos, which is very cool. I like that concept, just mixing in meter using abilities, since meter does come back pretty fast in this game, pretty much. And it's very fun. I was worried about Dragon Ball system, where you can get the 7 Dragon Balls for wishes. It's not been very easy to get them. I actually haven't figured out all 7. I figured out how to get 5 of the 7 Dragon Balls, and the other 2 I haven't figured out yet. I guess once people know how to get all 7 of them pretty easily, we'll see how that turns the tide of battles, but right now I have not seen it be a factor yet. That's probably because I haven't figured them out, and my opponent hasn't either. It's a pretty good sized roster, that game, pretty fun. I got FighterZ edition, so I'm going to get all the characters as they come out, so that'll be great. The lobby system is probably one of the knocks to it. The lobby system is not very good. It's just very limiting. Sometimes you just have to play offline because there's just not enough room because everyone's playing it right now. Not the best lobby system as far as servers go. Also, with just UI go, we have to run to these different areas to do things. It's kind of cute, but at the same time, a bit cumbersome. But, well, it is what it is. Like I say, with gameplay, though, it's pretty good. Everyone has the similarities. So, like, the way I see it is layers of skill. At the bottom layer of skill, it's just learning the mechanics of the game, actually understanding how the game works, how to do things in the game. The second layer of skill, I would feel, is realizing and recognizing that everyone mechanically has a lot of similarities, so that you're able to just go from one character to another kind of well and understand what you're doing. Then, like, the third layer is noticing the differences between the characters and how they can work in tandem together, and just what works out by using these different characters in tandem together, and just what nuances they have. Then, like, the fourth layer is figuring out which ones work the best together, and also some of the special interactions that happen in this game, and Easter eggs and things like that. I don't know if this happens with anyone else, but I was Nappa versus Tien, and Chaozu did the sacrifice attack on Nappa. I don't know if he can do it to anyone else, but that's the only time I've ever seen it, and that looked amazing. That looked hilarious, and like, oh my god. Not hilarious, but it's just like, oh my god, that happens. There's so many Easter eggs in this thing, it's kind of amazing. And the story mode's interesting because it's very tutorial. And then, like, the fifth layer is just understanding perfectly the entire game. Just dumbing it down to 5 layers. So, I feel like casual players can get to, like, mid level pretty well once they understand the auto combos and just interactions. And I'll probably, unless I put in a lifetime on this thing, I'll probably hit 4th layer. Like 5th layer is mastery, and because just playing fighters, I understand nuances and things like this, and overheads and trips and all that stuff. It's all really great and all really fun, but you would just got to put in the time and play every character to get a real good understanding, or just play your 3 religiously and you'll understand as well. There's a lot of different ways to go about it, but I really like this fighter. I really, really like it. I'll be playing it for a good while, and I like it. I appreciate it. I think it'll have a good amount of life to it, not only because of the fanfare, because there's a lot of Easter eggs and just a lot of just things that have to do with Dragon Ball, but it's also a solid fighter in my opinion. It's a really good skill floor and a really good skill ceiling in my opinion, so it'll be really good base. I could be wrong. I could be extremely wrong, and even if I am wrong, I'm just going to enjoy playing the game. It's very fun. And there's no big topic this week, because got to cut it short. That's really it for the vlog. Just having fun playing games. Hope everyone's having fun. And if you're not, well then, you know, find someone to talk. You can talk to me. You can talk to, join the Discord. There's plenty of people there who are very supportive. The Discord link is down below. There's a lot of just places you can go. You can just talk and things like that. It's good to talk. Talking is very important if you're feeling down, I feel. Like, a support system is very good. And getting out of you is very good. Some people don't like venting. For some people, venting is bad. But at the end of the day, I feel like venting's better than not. So there you go. That right there is the vlog. I had fun talking, having fun watching and listening, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.